CPI to charge Bolsonaro and several of his advisors. The Brazilian Parliament's Investigative Committee, CPI, said Tuesday it will charge President Jair Bolsonaro and his cabinet with crimes against humanity, and even genocide, of indigenous peoples. According to Senator Renan Calheiros, the CPI's final report will be published on October 15, based on testimony from hundreds of authorities, businesses and witnesses. Calheiros claimed ministers and others involved in the cabinet of hatred would be prosecuted with promoting the usage of hydroxychloroquine against COVID-19 and other suspected supply chain irregularities. Because the CPI lacks judicial authority, its findings may be sent to the prosecutor's office in the House of Deputies, which may seek to impeach the president. Despite over 120 petitions, lower house Speaker Arthur Lira, a notorious Bolsonarist, refused to start impeachment cases. The CPI is headed by senators from different political parties that oppose the government. President Bolsonaro opposed the CPI's establishment, which began in April. Senator Flavio Bolsonaro, his son, leads a group of lawmakers that may issue a final report similar to the Calheiros committees. The CPI also ordered Health Minister Marcelo Quiroga to come before it within 48 hours to update on immunization plans for 2022. Vice Minister of Health Rodrigo Otávio Cruz stated the ministry lacks funding to continue vaccination in 2022. A week after seeing Bolsonaro, Quiroga returned to Brazil after testing positive for coronavirus in New York. On Tuesday, the CPI questioned Minister Quiroga why he refused to purchase additional Chinese Coronavac vaccinations made at the São Paulo government's Butantan Institute. Last week, Bolsonaro questioned the effectiveness of vaccinations, claiming that those advocating for more immunization next year had economic interests. Bolsonaro has slammed the medication Coronavac and accused China of creating COVID-19 as part of a bacteriological war. As of Thursday, October 19, Calheiros will modify the final report. It will be submitted to the General Prosecutor, the Court of Accounts and other authorities that oversee the government's activities. Calheiros estimates that 30 individuals should be held accountable for different offenses, but he refused to identify any of them at this time. He did acknowledge that Bolsonaro would top the list. Former Health Minister Eduardo Pazuello is certainly on that list. Elon.